Hey horror fans, welcome back to the Movie Channel, where we dig deep into the shadows of cinema. I'm your host Shane, and today we're exploring something especially chilling, the top 10 horror movies based on true events. These aren't just stories dreamt up in a screenwriter's nightmares. These are tales rooted in real-life terror. From possessions to serial killers to unexplained hauntings, these films prove that truth can be far scarier than fiction. Number 10, The Strangers. Director Brian Bertino's home invasion thriller, The Strangers, feels like every nightmare come true. While not based on one specific case, Bertino said he was inspired by the real-life Ketty Cabin murders in 1981, where an entire family was slaughtered in their home. Unsolved to this day, add in stories of random break-ins from his childhood, and you've got one eerie personal nightmare. Number 9, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. This one blends horror with courtroom drama, telling the story of a priest on trial for the death of a young girl during an exorcism. The movie is based on Anneliese Michel, a German teenager who underwent 67 exorcisms in the 1970s. She died of malnutrition, and her case sparked massive controversy, questioning faith, medicine, and the law. One of the most infamous haunted house stories ever. The Lutz family moved into a Long Island home where Ronald DeFeo Jr. had murdered his entire family just a year before. The Lutzes lasted 28 days, claiming the house was plagued with demons, slime, and voices. Skeptics doubt it, but it became the foundation for decades of horror folklore.
That's what you are, eh? Head on a stick. Now.
Number 7, Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek is a brutal Australian survival horror flick, and it's terrifying because it's loosely based on Ivan Milat, the backpacker killer, who lured travelers into the bush and murdered them in the 90s. Another influence? Bradley Murdoch, who abducted and killed a British tourist in 2001. Let's just say that maybe we skipped that solo road trip through the outback.
That's what you're good for, girl.
Number 6, The Girl Next Door. One of the most disturbing films on this list. The Girl Next Door is based on Sylvia Likens' case from 1965. Sylvia was tortured and murdered by her caregiver and neighborhood kids in a case that shocked America. The movie isn't supernatural, it's just pure real-life horror, which makes it even harder to watch.
Veronica.
Papa?
Number 5, Veronica. Netflix's Veronica was hyped as so scary people couldn't finish it. It's loosely inspired by the Vallecas case in Madrid, where a teen girl reportedly died after a seance involving a Ouija board. Police reports noted unexplainable phenomenon in the house. Even skeptical investigators were shaken. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, the story lingers.
You let my daughter go! Take me! You take me instead!
Number 4, The Possession. This movie was based on the legend of the Dybbuk box, a wine cabinet said to house a malicious spirit. It gained notoriety when it was auctioned on eBay with a chilling backstory. Nightmares, illnesses, and bad luck followed its owners. Even rapper Post Malone claimed he was cursed after touching it. The Possession took this legend and ran wild. Number 3, Psycho. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho was inspired by the real-life killer Ed Gein, who lived in rural Wisconsin and exhumed corpses to make furniture and masks out of human skin. Sound familiar? Gein also inspired the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Silence of the Lambs. Norman Bates may be fiction, but his roots are disturbingly real. Number 2, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Speaking of Ed Gein, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre took his gruesome habits and reimagined them as rural cannibalism and terror. While Gein never used a chainsaw or lived in Texas, his crimes were enough to inspire one of the most iconic killers in horror. Leatherface became a slasher icon, all thanks to one twisted, true story.
She won't let her leave the house.
What? What do you mean?
If we take her out, the witch will kill her.
At number 1, we have The Conjuring. Based on the real-life investigations of Ed and Lorraine Warren, this film recounts the Perron family haunting in the 1970s. The Warrens claimed it was one of the most malevolent cases they ever faced. Whether you believe in demons or not, The Conjuring launched a whole horror universe. Annabelle, The Nun, The Curse of La Llorona, all rooted in their real files. And there you have it. 10 horror movies based on real events that prove truth really is stranger and scarier than fiction. These films haunt us not just because of what's on screen, but because they actually happened. Which one creeped you out the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more horror deep dives. I'm Shane, and this is the Movie Channel. Until next time.